Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I feel like I haven't recorded in like forever. It's been like 2 weeks, 2 very hectic, busy weeks. My husband got married 47 years ago. We just celebrated our 47th anniversary. My son got married last Saturday. It was a beautiful, beautiful wedding. It was a small wedding. There was only like 50 people there, and it was all like really close family and a couple of really close friends of my son and my daughter-in-law, and it was just gorgeous. I'm going to insert a few pictures at the end of this video in case anybody's interested and you guys want to see. It was gorgeous. It was nice. We were able to really talk to everybody that was at the wedding. Everybody was someone that we knew, no strangers, and you could just feel the love in the room. It was just truly amazing, and I'm very happy for them. Okay, so today I want to do a Thanksgiving look, and I wanted to do something that was affordable. So this is going to be a drugstore look, so that, you know, most of you will probably have, if not the same palette, which not everyone's going to have. You may have something with a similar color story and you'll be able to recreate it. I'm going to do a very simple look, but that it will still look elegant and pretty for Thanksgiving or any other day. So we're going to go ahead and start with primer. I do have my sunscreen and my skincare, but I have not applied any primer. This one is new to me. It's not new in the store, and I got a little one because I have a lot of primers. And so it's new to me, but it's been around for a little bit. This is a NYX Professional Makeup, the Marshmallow Primer. I've heard a lot of nice things about this primer, and I've heard that it smells amazing. I love marshmallows. I don't really smell much of anything. Hardly anything came out. Wow, this tube is like, look at this, guys. It's like it's almost empty. Are you kidding me? All right. I feel like one of those free samples that they send you, you know, that's really feels like it's, if not halfway empty, close to that. That's awful. So anyway, I wanted to try this. It has a very faint scent. I don't really think it smells like marshmallows, but okay. But I mean, it doesn't smell bad. It smells a little sweet, so I guess it could be marshmallows. Now I want to eat marshmallows. I love marshmallows. I really, really do. So anyways, I wanted to try that and see how I like it. And I like the packaging. I like the light pink packaging on here. I'm going to put my eye primer on so that it kind of sets a little bit. And I'm going to use the Milani, which is, I don't use this one all the time, but I do like it. I think it's a good one. And you just need a little bit. And I'm using my mirror from ColourPop. This is from the Hocus Pocus collection. So cute. Have you guys seen the Melt Cosmetics, their latest Mariposas y Amor, Mariposas, something like that? The palette is beautiful, but it's something that I would not use very often. It has a lot of bright colors, and I decided I'm not going to buy palettes anymore that has a lot of bright colors. I don't really wear them that often. I have enough in my collection already. And I buy them because they're beautiful, but then I don't use them. After decluttering probably close to 100 palettes from my collection, I feel very guilty buying anything right now. All right, so while that sets, I am going to put a little bit of the e.l.f. Illuminating Putty Primer just in the areas where I have my pores, just to kind of hide them a little bit. And it's just going to be on my nose, on my chin, a little bit in the middle of the forehead, and that's it. The rest of it I'm going to leave alone because I have that primer all over, but I just want to be able to just disguise my pores a little bit. I don't want to make this video super long either, so I'm probably going to be speeding up through some of it. So I'm going to move you up a little bit so you can see a little better, and then we'll get going with the makeup. Okay, my bangs are kind of short, and I don't think they're really going to bother me, but I went ahead and I clipped them back anyway, just in case. So the foundation that I'm going to use, and there's so many that I like. I like the Maybelline Fit Me. There's L'Oreal. This is a L'Oreal Infallible, but there's several L'Oreal foundations that I like. But I haven't used this one in a while. And this is a really nice one. This one is in shade 465, whatever that is. Let me see. Does it say back here? No. See over here. No. But this one does have, it does last a long time. It gives you a nice medium coverage. You can build it up. And yeah, it looks really nice on your face. And it does last a long time. So I decided to use this one. All right, for concealer, I am going to use the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. And this is a full coverage concealer. It is really, really good. It gives you amazing coverage. And I usually start with just a little. And then I would add more if I need more. And let me find concealer brush. Okay, so for powder, I am going to use the Rimmel. This is a Stay Matte powder, and this powder is so good. It is only like, it's less than $4. I think I got it on Amazon. I think it was like $3.57 or something like that. And I got it in 011 Creamy Natural. And I'm going to put a little bit under my eyes. And this powder, you never seem to get way too much or anything like that. And then set the rest of my face lightly with the powder. It's a beautiful day today. It's like, I think it's in the mid 70s outside, which is amazing. I love it. All right, so that's it for powder, and I'm going to set my my eye primer with the, this is the Wet n Wild Brulee. If I can open it, that is. Okay, the palette that I'm going to be using is going to be the Covergirl Truncated Sunsets. And this, I don't think it's a new palette. I found it when I was decluttering. And I've never used it, but I think it's gorgeous. And I think this will create a pretty Thanksgiving look. It has a lot of pretty colors on here. So I'm going to start with this color right here. And they don't have shades. So just with this one right here, and I will link everything below in case you're interested in finding any other products that I'm showing you. So I'm going to start on the crease. You guys know I always go a little above the crease. I like it that when I open my eyes, you can actually see my shadow. And this look is going to be very simple. It's only going to be like 3 different shades. I don't want to create anything with, you know, 5, 6 shades. I want to do something that, you know, most of us, we're busy during the day cooking. And when it comes to doing our makeup, I don't know about you guys, but I'm sorry, I think I just shook the whole thing. I think that by the time I get around to, you know, taking a shower and doing my makeup, I am so tired that I don't even feel like doing it, because usually I'm just pretty exhausted. So I try to do something that is going to be quick and easy, and that it still looks like I spent, you know, some time putting it together. I like the Milani primer. The only thing I don't like about it is that I am going to blend with this brush. The only thing I don't like about it is that if you have redness or veining on your eyelids, like I do, I have a lot of redness on my eyelids, it doesn't cover it. So I enjoy using an eyeshadow primer that has a little bit of coverage. Now, I really don't care to use concealer that much. I feel that using a primer makes my shadows last longer and they don't fade as easily. I've noticed that when I use concealer, sometimes after, you know, 5 or 6 hours, my shadows just don't look as nice as when I use a primer. But I know a lot of people prefer to use concealer, so it's just a matter of preference. Okay, now I'm going to use this color right here, which is like a little darker. It has more brown in it. The other one has like a little bit of orange. This one also has a little bit of orange, but it's a little darker. Okay, I'm going to take this color right here, and with my finger I'm going to put that on the lid. Wow, that's pretty and very pigmented. Okay, I'm going to take the brush that I used to blend. I'm going to take a flat brush, and I'm going to use, I really don't think I need my finger for that shade. That is pretty pigmented, so I think I'm just going to use a brush with it. That way I can be a little more precise. I'm going to take the brush that had the brown. I didn't put any additional shadow on there. Look at that. That is so pigmented. Wow. I'm going to blend. Then I'm going to take the brush with the brown. I'm going to add a little more of the darker brown. Just a tiny bit. I'm going to blend. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of this shade right here, and I think this is like a matte shadow. And I'm going to take a pencil brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit under my brow bone. I'm going to use the same pencil brush to grab a little bit of what I put in my on my lid, and just wrap it around the corner. This is a pretty palette. It's been forever since I've used a Covergirl eyeshadow palette. Okay, for my brows, I am going to use a new pencil, eyebrow pencil, that I don't know what I did with now. I have my, where's the eyebrow pencil? Hello, hello, hello. Here it is. This is from Milani, and this is one of those that look like a pen. It's like a felt tip pen, but it's for your brows, so you can be a little more precise. And I'm just gonna go a little bit. Ooh, oops. And I have a spoolie. I've just built like a little bit of the hairs there that I don't have. It's very dark. I don't know what color I have here, but super dark. It's almost like a black. And I'm just going to use it right there. And for the rest of the brow, what shade did I choose this in? Espresso. Yeah, it's very, very dark. Okay, I'm going to use, this is from Wet n Wild, and this is a brow excessive, and this is a tinted brow gel, which I really, really do like. And this one is, it's not super pigmented, so it's very easy to use and very hard to screw up. So, all right, so we're gonna leave that there. I am going to put on mascara and then we'll finish the rest of our look. But before I do that, I think I want a little bit of eyeliner. And I brought one from Clinique, and this is in the shade Intense Chocolate. And it's just a dark brown. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of a line on my upper lash line. And I'm going to take this brush and kind of smudge it a little. I don't want it very intense. Okay, other side. I didn't mean to make it that thick, but it's fine. Smudge it. This one, the other side is darker. So we're gonna have to make this a little darker. So the way it is, you can never get both sides to look the same. Okay, that's better. And then I'm gonna put a little bit right here. And I'm gonna smudge it. I just want to smudge it before it dries, because once this eyeliner dries, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's a very nice eyeliner. It's very creamy. But Milani has amazing eyeliners. Ooh, wrong brush. So you don't have to get a Clinique one. This is just the first one I found. And I know it's gonna be all drugstore, but I don't have that many eyeliners because I don't use them all the time. But I know the Milani ones are really nice. Okay, so I'm going to use the Essence Lash Primer and the Maybelline the Falsies Push-Up Angel mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm gonna take this off now. I don't need it now. Let me push it back a little bit so you can see a little better. Okay, so anyways, this mascara is nice. Now you have to take your time with it, because if you don't, it separates your lashes, but at the same time, if you're not careful, like with this eye, I was having a hard time that all the lashes over here at the end, it looked like I only had one big fat lash. So I'm not crazy about the you know, the applicator. This is like, I don't know, it's just not the easiest thing in the world to use. I rather use a fat applicator, and I like the ones that have like the hourglass shape better. They seem to work better for my lashes, but it's okay. And on my lower lashes, I used the Lash Discovery by Maybelline, and this is in, it's waterproof, and it has the perfect brush for your lower lashes. This is, I ordered this to wear for my son's wedding because I didn't want anything smudging. And I always have a problem with smudging, so I ordered this for the wedding so that nothing was smudged, and it didn't. Everything stayed perfect. And then what I did was, in case I cried or my eyes got watery or whatever, I just, after I was done with my mascara, I just applied one coat of this, like just to seal it. So I don't like waterproof mascara, but I figured for an occasion like that where, you know, maybe I would cry or something, just to be on the safe side. And I was able to remove it with my regular, you know, eye makeup remover that I use all the time without any problems. So I really enjoy that. Alright, so now for blush, I have a couple of these CoverGirl Instant Cheekbones, and this one, if you can see, is more of a neutral. This one is called, it's 240 Sophisticated Sable. So I'm not going to use any bronzer. What I'm going to use is, I'm going to use both of these blushes right here as a blush, and then I'll add a little bit of the pink from the other side, instead of using a bronzer. And this is very, very pretty. I like it. It's not, it never looks like too much on your face. It looks really, really beautiful. They're easy to use. They're very, very inexpensive. So I would definitely recommend. And that is so pretty. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this one right here. This one is in Purely Plum. And I know I'm not wearing plum on my eyes, but I'm going to wear the middle one, which is not that much plum. I'm going to mix it with the one from the other side, so I can get a little more color, but it doesn't look super pinky. They're a little powdery. I'm looking to see if I have it on my shirt. And they are a little glowy. So just FYI, but they're very pretty and very inexpensive. Okay, and now I have a little bit on my shirt, but if you, instead of going like this on my hands, I figured I would just, you know, kind of smear it on my shirt. If you can see, they're a little powdery. So now for bronzer, for highlighter, I'm going to use the one right here, because this is like blush, 2 blushes and 1 highlighter. So I'm going to use this brush right here, and this is on the one with the sable, Purely Sable, I think it was called. And I'm just going to use a little bit right here. Very pretty. Okay, I'm going to use my setting spray, but I'm not going to spray it on my face. I'm going to spray it on my brush and just go over my face. I like doing it like this better. I end up with no droplets on my face, and I don't have to worry about my mascara smudging. And I never forget to do it before I apply mascara. For some reason, that's just something that is not that important to me. Now for lipsticks, I have several. They're all Maybelline, and I wanted to show them to you. This one is 660 Touch of Spice, which is the one that I think I'm going to use. This one has like a little bit of pink, so maybe not. But that one is beautiful. I love wearing this lipstick. It's very, very pretty. I also brought this one, which is 370 Spice for Me. This one I have to be careful because it's broken in the tube. The first one is like a matte. This one is like a cream, but it's got satin, I would say, like a satin finish. So I might use this one because this one has more of that like a brick or like a cinnamon color, kind of. I have to be very careful. I have to repurchase that one because I don't like to deal with broken products. This one is number 05, and this is one of the ones of the SuperStay ink crayons, which are also very easy to use because you can line your lips, and that's this one right here, and fill them at the same time. So that's very easy to use. That one is pretty, but that one has like more of a red in it. The next one that I brought is number 20, and it's also a SuperStay, Maybelline SuperStay. They're all Maybelline. And this one is this one right here, and it's very, very pretty. And then the last one that I brought is number $8.99. Yes, $8.99. And this is in the, what formula are you? The Ultimate, Maybelline Ultimate. And this one is also a beautiful shade. It's this one right here, and this is matte. And it comes in this kind of dispenser or packaging. So I think I'm gonna use, where are you? Is this one it? I think I'm gonna use this one because it has a lip liner in it already. I want to be lazy. And this one is number 05. No. Yes, 05. Live on the Edge. It's very pretty. And if I want to make it a little more of a brick color or more orangey, just put a little bit of this one on top. This is number 370, is Spice for Me. And this is a very pretty color. So I'm going to move you up now so you can see what the eye looks up close. And yeah, I like it. Okay, so these are the eyes. This is what the lipstick looks like, and the blushes, as you can see, they're not overly pigmented. They are kind of glowy, so if you don't like that, but I don't mind blushes with a glow, but they're not like super, you know, pigmented. You kind of have to build them up a little, but I think they're pretty. I love the lipstick. I actually loved any of these lipstick colors that I swatched for you. I think it's so pretty, all of them. Maybelline has amazing lipsticks. When it comes to lipsticks, Maybelline and Revlon, well, L'Oreal has good ones too. So does really most of your drugstore. Wet n Wild has nice ones. Rimmel has beautiful ones. Milani has amazing lipsticks, and they smell so good. So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget that I'm going to include some pictures of the wedding right after when the video ends, so that anybody that wants to stay and watch them, you can. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I am so happy to be back filming another video with you guys. I love you, and I will see you on my next one. Bye. Mwah.